We use your sign up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. More info. Julian Nagelsmann is reportedly really disappointed with being sacked by Bayern Munich on Friday, despite the club only being 1 point off of the top spot in the Bundesliga. The news came as a shock to the German and supporters, though it may have been music to the ears of Tottenham. Spurs are desperately looking for a successor for Antonio Conte after the Italian put his position into jeopardy last weekend by throwing his players under the bus to the media. The ex-Chelsea boss criticised the mindsets of his stars and suggested that the trophy drought in North London was deeply ingrained into the club, aiming a few sly digs at the board as well. Ryan Mason has been tipped to be named as interim manager if or when Conte is sacked, though Daniel Levy and co are keen to make use of the international break to explore permanent options and sound out their interest in other targets. It has emerged that Tottenham were keen on Thomas Tuchel before the German agreed to join Bayern this week, and they may now turn their attention to his predecessor, Nagelsmann. The 35-year-old was a target before Conte was appointed in 2021, and that interest is now set to be reignited now that he has become available once again. However, Spurs may need to be patient with the former RB Leipzig coach, as he is said to be heartbroken about his departure from the Allianz Arena. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Nagelsmann was shocked by reports that indicated that he was set to be sacked on Thursday night, having been away on a skiing trip. The German was then fed the bad news on Friday morning, and was really disappointed to learn his fate. Nagelsmann's sadness may therefore indicate that he is in no rush to embark on a new challenge in the short term, given that the summer is not drastically far away and may be a more logical time to weigh up his options. Thus, Spurs might be forced to be patient with their approach rather than slapping an offer on the table immediately. Crystal Palace chairman Simon Jordan has warned Levy against appointing Nagelsmann though, telling TalkSport that the Tottenham chief should consider the arguments that could stem from the manager being largely inexperienced. He explained, "My first thought is that the next port of call for Daniel Levy. It depends what Daniel Levy wants to do, and if he does what I think he should do, which is give Antonio Conte a dropkick into the next life, then Nagelsmann is a discussion they could have. But if you're talking about someone who is potentially prickly and problematic, if managers cannot work with the people they actually work for, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're always going to find yourself on the wrong side on an argument."